Hey guys, so I recently built this center console divider, and it's used to solve a problem I didn't know I had. You see, the RAV4 center console is too deep for small things, and it's too shallow for tall things. And so that's where this organizer comes in. It's able to divide the center console into sections, and so you can keep things more organized. I got inspiration for this project from this website, and for 18 bucks, I thought, I could probably do this for cheaper. And so I went out and bought a 3D printer and designed this 3D printed divider. Depending on how many parts you want to print, you can have 3 or 2 parts. And this is just an example of all the different parts. So here we have the main piece that fits in the center. It has these channels where you can slide these side pieces in. Depending on your use case, you can use the full-sized side divider, or you can use the half-sized side divider. And what these side dividers do is you just slot it right in, and if it's perfectly together, and if you want to have more, then you just slot more of them in. You can find this design on Bamboo Studio, and all the parts can be printed using the Bamboo A1 Mini. Now, what was interesting to me about this project was the amount of time it took. See, I originally planned for a couple hours to complete this, but it took me 2 weeks. Let me tell you a story. I really wanted a 3D printer, but like most purchases, I like to have a justification as to why I'm buying it. And so when I saw this divider, I thought, hey, what a great excuse to buy this printer. 2 days later, after it arrived, I did what every 3D printer owner does, and that's to look for things to print for this printer. So add-ons such as a poop chute, a poop holder, and even a handle for the top of the printer. So 4 days of doom scrolling later, I got back to work in making this thing. Measuring out the dimensions wasn't too bad, that I realized that the center console is more narrow along the base than it is on the top. And so it has this flared type design. And what's more, you also have to have clearance for the USB ports. Another challenge for me was that the A1 Mini has a limited size print bed. 180 centimeters by 180 centimeters, you have to tilt the divider so that it can fit onto the printing bed. And because I really didn't want to break the part into 2 pieces, I had to cut some of the corners to make the piece fit into one print. After several iterations, I'm finally satisfied, and this is the final product. But what's more important is that I actually spent $250 on this printer just so that I can save 18. So now I believe there's some truth when people say the fastest way to being a millionaire is by starting off as a billionaire. If you like this part, you can find it on Bamboo Studio. And if you don't own a Bamboo printer, you can find the STL files in the description below. That's it from me. Thanks for watching.